Coach, could you just talk about LaSalle? They look like you have them buried, and they made a real fight out of it.
Yeah, they're scrappy, and I knew we missed a couple layups. We started fouling, lost our composure with a technical foul, and they made us earn. They got in foul trouble, and then they went with 4 guards, and we just kind of started standing around, and that's the first team that's done that to us. And we exploited it a little bit early, and then we had trouble. But that's a credit to Coach and those kids, because those young men, I should say, they didn't lay down. A lot of teams, if you get them down 20-18, I don't know what in the second half, we were up 20 with 13 minutes left. And a lot of teams will kind of pack it in, and that says a lot, and it's also a tremendous learning experience for us. And we've got work to do. You saw some of our flaws, but I think there were some good things in our game. And I know you didn't ask me about our game. You're talking about LaSalle, so I definitely respected that effort. And they have a couple individually talented guys that are hard to handle. And we kind of snuffed them out early. We were real good defensively, and then once they got their confidence, the young man went to the free throw line. When you're struggling as an offensive player and you can get to the free throw line to sort of get you on track, and he was kind of going, and they made some tough shots.
Was there any complacency with the 20-point lead?
Yeah.
Did the team get out of what it normally does?
Well, yeah, it's so subtle. A couple times we forced, a couple missed layups, missed assignments defensively, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, now it's 14, now it's 12, then some boneheaded plays with a technical, uncharacteristic turnovers. I don't know how many in the second half turnovers we had, because we didn't have many in the first. And London, our point guard, is very collected. Like, that's been his strength for us as a freshman last year. And he just, he wasn't himself out there, and it'll be a tremendous learning experience for us, for him, and we'll grow from it. But I don't know if it was complacency. Maybe we even got tight. I don't know. That's the stuff early in the season. We got to figure this stuff out and just, and we get in those, hopefully we get in those spots again, and we can just keep executing and being sound. Because it was kind of like, all right, we're going to get an opportunity to get some of these guys in, and nope, didn't happen.
When they first started chipping into the lead, it looked like, from reading body language from the side, like maybe you weren't a call timeout, but you let them play through it.
Yeah, I kept, I'll probably get yelled at by my wife. I said she was sitting behind the bench, and I bet you she was like, what are you doing, call a timeout? But I just felt like you got to sometimes go through this. Now, I did call one, and maybe I should have called one sooner, but I just felt like one more stop, one more bucket, we're okay, and it just didn't keep happening. And then the unconventional things happened with 4 free throws, they get the ball back. And then all of a sudden, ball's in London's hand. He's not turning that thing over. And I think a couple times he just turned it over, and it led to breakout plays for them, which was kind of started. It was like an avalanche there.
Coach, can you talk about the subbing of Darian and Mike at the end of the game there, offense for defense?
Yeah, I thought, Mike's ability to shoot free throws, his size, and I thought Darian, because they were playing a little more mobile and smaller, Darian's quicker, so we went with that. But Darian missed a block out, a big one late. And then I just finished with Mike. That gives us some versatility, and again, they can play together. I know Mike didn't get as many minutes, but I thought we needed especially when they were going 4 guards, we needed more mobility. And a lot of times early in the year, you play against teams that are more 4-guard oriented if they're smaller teams, and that if you're a bigger team or you have traditional 4s and 5s, that puts a premium on, how mobile you are in those spots. And I thought Darian's mobility was what we needed.
Okay. What about a quick turnaround into tomorrow night?
Yeah, no, Rutgers is certainly talented. I know they lost a couple early and were struggling, but they looked real good tonight. Beat a good Vanderbilt team, and you can see their talent and their guards, and they have good players, and they played inspired. It looked like, I didn't watch all of it. I was kind of watching it a little bit, but focusing on our game. But with their individual talent and how inspired they play, you're gonna have to come ready. And that's the one thing our guys, we're not used to quite, maybe we were last year. You're going to get people's best shot. They got, because you're ranked and all that stuff, they're coming at you. And our guys have to understand that. And it doesn't relent. It stays for the whole game, and you're going to get that. And again, our formulas, we can't throw knockout punches, as we found out tonight. So.
Take one on the left.
What do you think of playing here, which is going to be the future home of the ACC tournament?
It's beautiful. I don't know if you call it an aficionado of arenas. When I grew up, I used to love thinking about arenas, and then I had a chance to go and play in the NBA, and it was like the greatest treat to walk into those arenas and shooting there, and I think about that stuff all the time. I loved Madison Square Garden, so I couldn't wait to come here, and I love seeing new arenas, new football stadiums, or different things. That's great, and this place is unbelievable. The outside of it when you walk in there, and I'm not getting paid to say this but I'm not going to remember. So it's really impressive, and it's got a good feel. It's dark, and I liked it a lot. And you can tell even when there weren't that many people, it was still loud in there. So I don't know if they're pumping in the music or what they're doing or the noise, but I can see if there's a big crowd in here, it's got to be terrific.
Okay. All right, that's
Your starter's got a lot of minutes tonight. Was that a function of the fact that the game didn't get put away? Are you concerned about tomorrow night? Yeah, you got to come ready to play. Yeah, no, it shouldn't have been that way if we could have just been sound. We've got some of our younger guys, some more experience, but those guys, again, we got a little wobbly down the stretch, so I thought, all right, you got to figure us out and get us out of this one, and so that'll be an experience. I don't know how many minutes the Rutgers guy played, but these are young men, so hopefully we'll come back and be ready to go and have enough energy.
They played all 40 with 2 of them.
Okay, so we have some depth, but you saw our rotation.
You mentioned that they got to the line a lot in the second half. How did the refs impact this game, and especially with their defensive aggression?
Yeah, I thought we were good. Sometimes when teams get down like that, it's the hardest thing. They really get aggressive. They kind of put their shoulder down or head down and drive hard. And it's really hard, with the rules emphasis to keep your hands off. Certainly, some of them we were out of position, we fouled, but some of them it's just tough. And I thought their aggressiveness we didn't quite handle well when it was, either hands-on or bumps. But you just got to figure out. That's what early in the season, learning how to play when a team just says, we're coming after you, we're coming after you. We're going to throw. Not that they threw their offense out, but they said we got to get a little quicker and more aggressive with the dribble drive and attacking, and just have to get better at being in position and playing hands-free.